So, a surprise breakthrough. Interesting. Barcelona are enjoying this surprise lead. Driving through the middle. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And that has left him in a heap. And he's forced to go back. Darmian. Engages and forces him off the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played out towards the right wing. Sucic. Carlos Augusto. And it's Sucic. Now DiMarco. He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's there to hit it! Not a bad try by any means. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. DiMarco in acres of space out wide.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's had it taken off him. And he's got away from him. Oh, he's one-on-one! Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are up by 2 and the shock is very much on. Darmian. That's a throw. Now it's Thuram. Showing great feet there.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tries from a long way out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really have done just about everything right in the first half. Disciplined, organised, kept their shape very well in making their vastly superior opponents look very ordinary. But the second half becomes a much bigger challenge now.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So off we go again. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's burst through. Real chance here. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Nicely spread. Sucic. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, that's fabulous. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bisek. And it's Barella. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The pass is intercepted.
E di 80.113 spettatori.
Akanji cuts it out. Oh, just skips past his man. Closing in on goal. It is a corner. They've played it short. Spread out to the left. Backward it goes. Great chance to shoot. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Damian. This looks promising. That has been cut short. Zielinski. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well read, nice interception. Sommer chooses to deal with it himself. Half an hour gone in the second half. Forwards and with intent. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Now it's DiMarco. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Zielinski. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now, this could be a chance. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He might be in here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
He's
di
having a
recupero.
hit. It's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Barcelona are having a ball here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.